Hello and welcome to my tutorial on how to play Halo CE PC on Custom Edition without using CD. It'll be a step-by-step process on where to download, how to extract. To make the process easier, I would suggest downloading zip programs like 7-zip or WinRAR before the tutorial, and I will have the links below to prepare for the download for Halo CE for PC with Custom Edition. All the DirectX files and the main site for the updated versions for playing fixed Halo maps and multiplayer maps. Okay, before we begin, I want to make sure everyone stays on page. Before, if anything goes, make sure you guys have 7-zip file or some kind of extractor. WinRAR is fine as well. Or if you prefer use the Windows extract one, that one's fine too. I just use 7-zip file just to make things easier, but it's not necessarily. But if you want to use it, by all means, go for it. So the 3 pages you need to have open is the DirectX page, the Halo CE from the Internet Archive, and the Halo CE Refine Mirror. You should have both of them on the links below. And I'll just try to make this as quick as possible and easier to understand. And I'll go each step on the way. So make sure you do what I do. Even the most littlest one really does not work. So, okay. Alright, so begin. We'll go to the DirectX page download. And we'll go to here. It's right in the beginning. You'll see it right here on the spot. So, you click right here, download. It's already done. Drag it out. Or run it, however you want. Run it. Accept. Yes, next. No, I do not want Bing. Yes, already has mine installed, so it's gonna say either error or just like no need to further process. But what basically does, what DirectX does, is it'll have all DirectX released from the Windows XP from all the way to Windows 10. It'll be a lot easier to run a lot of older games, so it'd be pretty beneficial if you plan to use older games. But anyway, so we don't need this one anymore. We just delete this one. Alright then, now we're gonna go to the Internet Archive. We'll scroll down and we're going to see the ISO image. We click on it and there you go. Start downloading. Okay, by the time it's done downloading, just drag it out. Put it where you're at. I prefer at the top. And for Windows 10 and for Windows 11, they do have a built-in program just to mount ISOs. For Windows 7, I'll actually talk about that one in the Q&As later on. But in this case, we'll just go straight ahead. So what we're going to do is double click it, run it, and it'll quote unquote insert a drive into it. So this is going to be your non-CD version, but it'd still be the same no matter what. So one thing I like about this, guys, it already has a DirectX, but this one only has DirectX 9. The one that we just downloaded, it showed all the DirectX programs. It has a Halo Custom Edition, that's what we need, and the patch version, and the Halo patch. It has everything. This has everything. I really like it. Oh, and it has a MSXML. This one is basically just a if you guys want to do some editing on your custom maps. But in this case, we're just gonna do the Halo Custom Edition. So, all right. So we go to Setup. Yes. Install, not express install. And here is going to show you the proto key. So this guy already has it right here in his text notes. So it's like right there. If you want to see it on mine, you can pause the video, or if you want to see something like what I have, you can just go to view and just go preview pane. Okay, now we're just going to put in the proto key. So you can just pause the video, or by the time I'm done, however it works. Okay, so that one's done. Just gonna click on next. Next. We don't need any of this because it's not the one we're looking for. But if you do intend to change the directional downloading path for which drive you have, so it shows where to go here. So, you know, whatever drive you want to put at, it's all here. Okay, so cancel it. Alright, and install. Okay, so it is done. We do not want to play it, so cancel it out. And now we have the retail version. So what we want to do is grab the Halo Custom Edition, and the patch version, and the Halo patch. So you can just hold Control. So left click it, hold Control. And there you go. Get the Custom Edition, get the patch one, and click it and drag it out. If you run it into this program, into the CD, it will not work. Just remember, do not do it from there. It will not work. Because it's looking for the drive. So if you try to do the shortcuts, whatever, don't. Please don't. So, okay. So, we're gonna get the Halo patch. Run it. Yes. Alright, and so it's doing thing, and it's okay. So we don't need the Halo patch version. Okay, but we do need the Halo Custom Edition, and that's something that we really do want. Yep, accept. And the same thing. It'll tell you like the product key about it. Okay, so that one's done. Click next again. Yep, next. And for this case, we actually do want the desktop icon. So no install users and no Spy Arcade. Okay, let's do its thing, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, so it is done. Exit out. We don't do this anymore. So what we're gonna need, we could just delete the custom edition. It's not necessary anymore. Open up the Halo patch one for the custom edition. Yes. Run it. And there you go. So we don't need this one anymore. Okay, and now we'll go to the internet. We're gonna do the archive, and we're almost done. This is gonna be the simple steps right here. So scroll down, and you're gonna see the main page, and you're gonna go to add-ons. What we want is the effect one, the Chimera, and the DSOAL. This is basically EAX. So I just drag these out. The Chimera and the EX. Okay. And then we'll go down to V3 download. And the version we're looking for is a Halo Refined Custom Edition English version 3. This one is going to have the campaign and the multiplayer maps. The fixed. They're the complete fixed. They're the highest ones. So it's basically trying to imitate what the Xbox version had. And honestly, these guys did a terrific job. Everyone who worked on this project did a wonderful job. Is it perfect? Would it really matter if you play the game? Well, it's a little stuff that makes it really nice. But they did a perfect job. I highly recommend. Just give them a thumbs up. Okay, so by the time that one's done, we're gonna extract these 3 files, not the effect one, because this one's actually is actual file. So we don't need that one. Just only the Chimera EX and the Halo Refined Custom Edition. Okay then. So we don't need these anymore. So make it clean. Right here and here. So we're gonna hover over to Halo Custom Edition, your shortcut one. Just right click it, and you will see open file location right here. Click it, and this is going to be your main game hub. This is where you extract, download, replace a lot of files right here. So let's go put it on the left side. Make it a little bigger, I guess. There we go. Because we're going to put some files into here, just make it easier. Right here in this section. Some of them. So let's get the effect one. The effect one will go into shaders right here. And we're going to place this file right here. Drag it over, click it here, replace it, yes. Continue. And there you go. You can see the date, 5/31/2024. Well, that's one just now. So you go back. And now, oh, I already have Chimera in this one. So some of the files are already downloaded, but this is fine. So Chimera, and for this one, it will ask you to have your old strings right here. See, I already have it here, but I'm just gonna delete this one so you guys won't get confused. There you go. So this is one you're gonna be seeing right now. So we're gonna have is just change it to old. Yes. And we're gonna have the new ones into it. So we're gonna have strings, Chimera, and the font. Move this out of the way. Just drag it over into here. Yes, replace it. Yep, do this for all of them. Continue. And there you go. You get the fonts, get the Chimera, and you get the new strings into it. This is the old one. So if you want to install Chimera, all you have to do is just delete this one, delete the Chimera, the fonts if you want, and you just change your old strings into just original strings, and you know. But I mean, why would you want that? It's the best version to use. Okay, so by the time that was done, and now we're to get the Halo maps. This one, go to maps right here, open it, and you just click one of them, just Control and A, and automatically just grabs all of them. So hold it, drag it over, and replace all these files. Continue, and there you go, you have all of them. So in this one, it doesn't have the info text, but I like to have this one in there just to remind all the fixes that they did. So if you're really into that, it shows them all. You know, I just like to give people the credit what what everyone has done. But anyway, so and now the last one, the last one. So we don't need this map. We need Chimera, and there you go, the last one. And the same thing for this one. Just grab all of them, drag it not into the folder, just into your main one. Yes, right here. Replace them all. And this one locked the EAX. And there you go. And we are done. There you go. There is one thing I forgot to mention. When you have the Halo Custom Edition installed, you don't really need the ISO anymore. So you could just throw it away or however you want it. So what I recommend doing is just eject it. You're done. And you can just throw it away or just put it into USB files and just share it with your friends or relatives or anyone who wants to play Halo on the custom edition. So either way that works too. So yeah, that's one thing I forgot to mention. There you go. So does it work? Well, yes, it does. There you go. Everything's all good. We got the multiplayer map. Yes. We'll go to internet, and there you go. Everyone's all here. One more part. Go to filters, show missing maps. Yes. Open, and now you get more custom maps from people. And there you have it, guys. Now we got Halo running. Let's see. What can we do? Let's see. Why not? Let's go to Race Taxi right here. There we go. Just waiting for a new game. Race. And there you go. Pretty nice. There it is all good. And it plays well. And you can do the same thing for the other maps too, for the custom ones. Let's go for the. You know what? let's go to. I saw Mario Kart. Let's go to that one. If I can find it. Yeah, there's a lot of maps you guys can download. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay, never mind. I can't find it. Oh, this is bad. Just put in any random map, right? Yeah, why not? Let's get this one. And there you go. Let's download a map, reconnecting, and there you go.
Slayer.
And there you have it, folks. Now you can run Halo Custom Edition with the maps, HD, fix. With the Chimera, I would use Q&A on that one. I'll talk about that one later on. But like I said, if you want to get down to the game and just play, and here it is. This is it. I'm just showing you the steps on the way, but this is it. So hopefully you guys did the process really well. Hopefully it wasn't too difficult. I try to explain as much as possible. So if you're confused, if anything, just rewatch the video step by step. If there's some hiccups on the way you guys had, like I said, just copy what I just did. And there's a reason why, because I know there's some files that will not read if you don't do it right. But other than that, thank you for watching. And how could I end this video with a montage, you know? So hit it!
Blue team. Flag. Ready. Killing spree.
Oh, that was fun to do. And for now we could just do some Q&As. The only ones I could probably think of off the top of my head. Feel free just to comment some in the bottom below in the YouTube videos, but I'll try to cover at least some of the important ones that at least I would know, or at least I would try to think that maybe you guys come across too. So let's get that out of the way, shall we? Okay, so Q&As. Question: how do I change anything into the game? Well, you have to go to Chimera. And just like I have before, just go into your main Halo Custom Edition and you'll see Chimera. This will show everything all the updates have and what you can do inside Chimera. So it will tell everything what to do, how to put the map files where you want. So, and it tells you here everything. It's a little, I wouldn't say too complex, but it does require understanding for the computer. So if you want to set the, let's see, this one's fairly easy. So you want to set to 0 to disable music menu, sure. So what we need to do, delete this one, and there you go. All you have to do is save, and you will have no music in the beginning. Nothing. There you go. That's how you use Chimera. It's a lot of command prompts. And save it, and there you go. And now, there you go. Pretty simple. Will this work on Windows 11? Yes, it does. The same process what I just did on Windows 10 will be no different on Windows 11. And yeah, everything just works just as fine. Will this work on Windows 7 or Vista? Windows 7, yes. For Vista, I have not tried, but it should work. It actually should work. But you actually do need an open source disk mounting program called WinCDEmu. And what it basically does is it will emulate a disk program to mount it automatically to your drive. But it should work. The process what I just did on Windows 10 and 11, it should work. So yes, it does. Okay, another one. Will all the maps work if I download? Some of them do. Some of them do. I have seen some YouTube videos where some people actually try to run Chimera. It is everywhere to download. It's not really a specific site where to go main. I had to do actually a lot of digging to find the really updated ones. Mine was outdated. Mine was like version 2. But anyway, so I'll show you an example. This one's all the way from Australia. Will it work? Well, yes, it does. So some maps will say no. So what you have to do is, this is what I did before. I'm not even kidding, but it actually works. I believe there should be one map. I think it has some trouble downloading. I'm not sure which one was it, but I remember one of them. But if one of them does not work, it's really tedious. But I mean, if you really want it, it works. So what you do is hop on server each one. I'm not even kidding. Just hop one, exit, hop another, exit, hop another, exit. You keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not even kidding. It's really tedious, but it works. There's some maps that won't work for some reason. Like it just won't touch your download. It just won't enter at all. But I believe it has to do with the firewall. I'm not sure what exactly has to do with it, but I think it's just everyone's internet. I'm not sure. I don't know nothing behind it, but it's just some dumb theory I have. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with the firewall. But again, just try to keep downloading as much as possible, because once you do manage to download one map, it would open up for another one to download, the one that you're trying to get to that would not. So it works. It just usually works. It's just patience. If you really want to. I mean, there's plenty of other maps to do, but I would not recommend it. Here's another thing that also works too. Waiting a couple days. I'm not even kidding. For some reason, it works too. If there's a map you just cannot get into, just wait a couple days, and it actually comes in. I don't know. I'm not sure. So that's pretty much I can show you on that one. Okay, so another Q&A. How do I activate command prompt into Chimera inside Halo? So on your top left keyboard below escape, there's gonna be a tilde as well as a little comma and a little squiggly line at the top. And there you go, you just activate it. Press tab and it'll tell you everything you can do. So let's say for example, Chimera show FPS. Chimera underscore show underscore FPS space. You could put true, false, 1, 0. 1 is for true. And you put true, the same thing. You put 0 is false. And you put false, the same thing. So let's put true. And there we go. Mine's locked at 60 FPS. So I just go Chimera throttle underscore FPS space, and you could put the desired FPS which you want. You could put up to 300. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Mine's already at VSync from NVIDIA. But it should work. It should work. It will work. I'm sorry. It will work. It will work. I'm sorry. This is a terrible example, but it will go up to 300 FPS. And you put 0, it will go up however high you want it. However high you want it. So, yeah, sorry about that. So, again, mine is at 60 FPS. You will get screen tearing if you go below whatever your refresh rate of your TV is going to be. So I highly recommend, if you do have NVIDIA graphics card, I do highly recommend just going for the VSync, force VSync. Don't use a VSync in the Halo one. I'm sorry, but it will, I believe it will just skip it. Or sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but I'd rather just use the NVIDIA one just to force it every time. So you don't have to do anything else. But these are the basic ones that I am going to show you. They're really simple. Most of them are just fixed anyway. But if you want to really be creative with the game, there are some mods out there to change the file from DLL. So you could have like your own scripts, you could have your own commands, you could do this, you could do that. There's a lot of stuff. It's a little more advanced. I'm sure there are YouTube videos of people explaining how to do it, but I'm just going to show you the most basic ones as possible. The basic ones. Where I show you the mods and the other ones, I'm usually a vanilla type of guy, so I don't do any of those type of mods. But again, just look up on YouTube videos, you'll probably see some of them. Another thing people might ask is, I have the CD version. Will I able to use the custom edition map and everything? Yes, actually you could. That's whatever step we just did for the non-CD version, you could just skip ahead to the Halo patch and then download the Halo custom edition with the patch, and you know, just go from there. It actually does work. I actually do have the CD version for it. But again, this is just for people that doesn't have the CD version. So it would work. Yes, it would work. Yeah, I actually made it to the end of the video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully everything went well for the process. I'm sure I made mistakes on the way, or probably something I didn't explain too well. But this is the best I could possibly do. But yeah, the people that actually made the mods just to make it run really well for the PC port, they did a terrific job for having that Chimera. Everything works so well. I'll leave the description for the Discord page, or for anything that people might have questions about. But otherwise, yeah, just play the game how it's meant to be. And yeah, so thanks for watching and have a wonderful day or night, or where you may be. All right.